start, you might ask. Well, I'll tell you. I don't know. But they are traditions. And because of these traditions, everybody knows who they are and what God expects them to do.
Day and night must scramble for a living. Feed on your children, say your daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The tradition, the tradition.
What's another way to make a proper home? A quiet home, a kosher home. Who must raise a family and run the home? So Papa's free to read the holy book.
Tradition, tradition.
In the circle of our little village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
A prom! I have the perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Well, who is it?
Raquel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Raquel? But she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees, the way he looks. It's a perfect match.
And Knuckle, a beggar.
Alms for the poor! Alms for the poor!
Here, Reb Knuckle. Is one kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar. Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and His Honor and many others. We don't bother them, so far they don't bother us. As for ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was that one time when Eve sold him a horse. But he delivered a few words. That's all settled now. We get along in perfect peace and harmony.
I'm telling you, I bought a horse and you delivered a mule.
No, you want the horse,
It's almost Sabbath and he worries a lot when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Prince will bring me some more potatoes. Mama, have you finished milking?
Yes, Mama.
We're reading again. Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, yes, she's coming. She's down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Saito. From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old. And he was bald. He had no hair.
You want hair? Marry a monkey.
Well, after all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old and...
Shut up! You have to boast about your age. Trying to tempt the evil eye? Silence.
Golda, darling. I just had to see you because I have such news for you. And not every day in the week news. Once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow. All alone. No one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure because you know as well as I he was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Saito in the house?
Yes, she's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later. Oh, Marvel, I thought I heard you. Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor mottle with the title?
They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play. What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Mottle, he's a nothing. Yet till you said to...
Ah, children, children, now you're blessing your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was as good as gold, never raised his voice to me, but otherwise he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must prepare my poor Sabbath table. So goodbye, Golda. And it's been a pleasure talking about Sunday to each other.
But Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether and the horse will kick it into the mud. And goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Blazer Wolf the Butcher. A good man. A fine man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the entire town, he's cast his eye on title.
My title?
No, it's ours title. Of course your title.
Such a match for that title. Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Blazer.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Kavya to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Blazer discuss it himself. He's a good man, a fine man, a wealthy man. So you don't have to thank me, and you'll tell me how it went. Because aside from my fee, which any any waylays of a pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. And what better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Gota, and you're welcome. What did you want, Mama?
What I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the clothes. I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Title, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta
Oh,
brings...
Yenta!
Well, somebody has to make the matches. Young people can't decide these things themselves. She might bring someone wonderful, someone interesting, and well-off, and important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil, you bring the gloom, splendor and fair. Bring me a ring worn longing to be the envy of all I see. For Paul, make him a scholar. Make him rich as a king for me. Well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in a match, Mama?
I thought you just had your eye on your books.
Oh, and you? You have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Why not? We only have one rabbi. He only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Huddle, oh huddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young, all right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. You feel nothing right. He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch. Right? Right. When you have it to he'll lead you every night. That's only when he's sober, so you're alright. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time. Up to this minute, I've misunderstood that I could get stuck more good. See that it's gentle, remember you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrible. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me your plans.
his shoe just before the Sabbath. That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevia. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty, but what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things get too quiet up there, you say to yourself, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevia?
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith for the Sabbath.
Hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining, though. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Lord, you made many, many poor people, and I realize, of course, there is no shame to be poor. But it is no great honor either. What would have been so terrible if I'd had just a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle, diddle-digga-digga-deedle, diddle-dum. Well, long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-deedle, diddle-digga-digga-deedle, diddle-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, digga-digga-deedle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine kitchen with real wood floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one big another coming down, and one more lady just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese, and ducks for the prophecy of me. And each loud quack and cluck and well, I'm like a trumpet on the air, as if to say here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle, diddle-digga-digga-deedle, diddle-dum. Oh, I wouldn't have to work. Diddle-deedle, diddle-digga-digga-deedle, diddle-dum. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Where are you, Deacon? Screaming up the servants day and night. These important men in town will come to follow me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Reptavia, pardon me, Reptavia, causing problems that would cross our eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or answer wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the
If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle, diddle-digga-digga-diddle, diddle-dum. Oh, diddle-dum, biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work out. Diddle-digga-digga-diddle, diddle-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decree I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan? If I were a wealthy man.
Listen, I had a little problem with my horse, Red Mordecai.
Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Rev Mendel.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague and of death.
Speaking of news, terrible news from the outside world. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say? In the village of Rizhenka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes. For what reason? It didn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land, or maybe it was a plague.
Oh, the Tsar. May he have his own personal plague.
Oh, man. Oh, why don't you ever bring us some good news? I just read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
And may those same authorities itch in places they can't reach.
Oh, man.
Why do you curse them? What good will your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll all chatter yourselves right into the grave.
Excuse me, you are not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Aha, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there is more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He is right.
He is right and he's right? How can they both be right?
You know what? You are also right.
He's right. He's still up behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Rev Tevye.
Good Sabbath, Tevye. Tevye, the rabbi's order. My cheese.
So, you are from Kiev, Reb
Perchik.
Perchik. You are a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
Moses said that also.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked aloud.
Oh, and the cheese.
Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I'm not a beggar.
Oh, it is a blessing for me to give it. Here.
Very well, for your sake.
Oh, thank you. No, it is no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
I would like that. If they would agree, I would agree.
Oh, and who will make this miracle to come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you?
like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Well, girls are people too. Girls should learn.
Radical.
I'd be willing to teach them, open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts.
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons, good? All right, then you'll stay with us for the Sabbath. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats chicken, one of them is sick.
And where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but somewhere it has something about chicken. Good Sabbath!
Good Sabbath, champion.
Good Sabbath, children!
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my eldest daughter, Zeitel.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. Oh, this is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This isn't mine. Perchik, this is Malcolm's oil. He's a
Do
tailor.
me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik. He is from Kiev and he will be staying with us for the Sabbath. He is a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I'm really a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Oh, the which she gets from me, as the good book says.
What can wait? Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Monty, you're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Zeitel, 2 more. Schwinzer, look, get washed. Godel can help me. Get the table. All right. How about you go to? You can wash outside at the well. Tavia, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tavia, I have to tell you.
I am praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know. Only that he says it's important.
What can be so important? I don't have anything for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
If he is thinking about buying my new milk, he can forget it.
Tavia, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
But he wants to buy my new milk.
Talk to him!
All right. After the Sabbath, I will talk to him.
Marvel, you're to it.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match. And then it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Tata. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll save up enough to buy it. And then your father will be impressed with me.
But Martel, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Why should he consider me now? I'm just a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Title, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Martel!
I'm just a poor tailor.
Martel, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
Where is everybody? It's late. Late.
Octavia.
Come on, children. We are lighting a candle.
Octavia.
What? Well, Mama, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Reverend.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Come on, children.
The same.
Sorry to hear that.
So how's your brother-in-law in America?
He's doing very well.
Ah, he wrote you.
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, then he would write. May I?
I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes. I do, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Well, why should I get rid of her?
You have a few more without her.
No, I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you're going to want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome. What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow, so I won't be lonesome.
Well, what's a bunny?
I was talking about your daughter Saito.
My daughter, Saito?
Of course, your daughter Saito. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, well, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Look, Tevye, why are we bickering over this? Let's shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her. Maybe you'll find something in your own purse, too, eh?
Oh, shame on you! Shame! My daughter Saito's not the kind I would sell for money.
All right, just as you say. We won't talk about money. The main thing is, let's get it done with. And I will be good to her. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I mean, I never liked him. Why should I? You could have a fine conversation with him if you're talking about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. And being rich, no one's going to call you stupid. And with the butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. But he has a problem. He is much older than she is. That's her problem. But she is much younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher. I must have misjudged him. He is a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
To you.
No, my friend. To you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. But most important, to life. To life. L'chaim. 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 To life. Here's to the Father I try to be. Here's to whom I try to be. Drink l'chaim. To life. To life. L'chaim. 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 To life. Life has a way of confusing us, blessing and losing us. Drink l'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie celebration.
Champions man off his eldest daughter's side.
Now for my congratulations to him.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor!
Debbie, I have a piece of news that I think I should tell you, as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm telling you this because I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even though you're a Jewish dog.
Oh, how often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news.
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just some mischief, so that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this trouble between people, but I thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a good man. You don't mind me saying so. It is too bad you are not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Bye. Did you have to send me news like that today of all days? Proves that we are the chosen people to once in a while get to do somebody else. Thank you for sending a husband to my daughter, Zaito. L'chaim.
Jacob loved the younger Rachel, so he asked Laban for her hand in marriage. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled Jacob, and he gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. So you see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Cratchit. Yes, Cratchit.
Good, now.
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mom.
Not enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. Couldn't get a word out of him. Get away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Cratchit.
Do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him, except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you still be interested in him if you were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Of course. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Oh, thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it's a rusty tool. Good day, Howard.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. Of course, this is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything is perfect, exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch. Can't even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You're very brave. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances, like this. Do you like it?
Yes, it's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
Yes, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. Good day.
Good day.
Spencer, Bianca, what's your name?
Oddle, Papa.
Where's Saito?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Red Patrick, how did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good start.
Ah, he's finally up. So what happened last night, besides your drinking like a peasant? Did you see there's a wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Patience, woman! As the good book says, good news will come and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes
You could die from such a man.
Saito, my lamb, come here. You are to be congratulated. You ought to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
There's a wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it to the butcher. My heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee. I thank thee.
What do you have to say, Saito?
What can't you say? My firstborn bride. You rolled with him in fortune and honor. Unlike Fruma Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman, and she rests in peace. Not like my Saito. Now I must go thank Yenta. My
And you? Her parenting, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Zeidel, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich! What's wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money's the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it! May I never recover! Saito knows I mean only her welfare. Am I right, Saito?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
I see. I see very well.
Well, Saito, why are you so silent? Don't you have me with this blessing?
Oh, Papa! Papa!
What? What is it?
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will!
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches, I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's the matter with Lazar? He likes you.
Papa, I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy.
But we made an agreement, and with us an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, please don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all of our hard work.
Rabtevya, may I speak to you?
Not now, Mato.
I'd like to speak to you.
Later, Mato, I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Oh, certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse go home, Mato.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. He has a tone. Talk.
I hear you're arranging a match for Taito.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Taito.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit. Made to Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is, Mato!
Please don't shout at me, Rabtevya.
All right. Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
Him. Himself. Either you have gone completely crazy or you're out of your mind! You must be crazy. What are you? Everything. The matchmaker, the bridegroom, and the guest are rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony yourself. You must be crazy!
Please don't shout at me, Rabtevya. As for arranging my own match, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
Times are changing, Rabtevya. The thing is, your daughter Taito and I gave each other a pledge more than a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? What do you think you're doing? You stitcher! You're nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon! This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I cannot, I will not allow. Marriages must be arranged by the Pope.
father anymore.
I have wanted to ask you for some time now, Reptevia. But first, I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Oh, stop talking nonsense! You're nothing but a poor tailor!
That's true, Reptevia. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reptevia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be with the poor tailor? On the other hand, he's a good, decent, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things can't get any worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She wants him, she loves him. Look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! All right, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Reptevia, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Modern children, they pledge their troth. Golda. What am I going to do about Golda? Help!
Basil, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle.
Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses saw in Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of the worthless love of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him through the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one life that would never be. God has given you.
Wolf's first wife from Sarah. She was just here a minute ago.
What's the matter with you, Tevye? Fruma Sarah's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
Oh, it was terrible.
Tell me.
All right, but don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right, this was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there, and musicians too. And then, in the middle of my dream, in walked your grandmother Zytel, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Zytel? How did she look?
For a woman who's been dead for 30 years, she looked very well. Naturally, I got up and went over to greet her. And she said to me,
A blessing on your head.
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
To see your daughter wed.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor Mottle comes on.
Mottle?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
of pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor Mottle comes on.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma. By the name of Laser Wolf.
I mean the tailor did love my great grandson. I told to you'd name for me. Mottle's bread was meant to be. For such a magic brain.
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
In heaven it was made.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
A kind of standing joy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor Mottle comes on.
brought on by that butcher. My grandmother Title, may she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor. All we can say is that it is all for the best. It couldn't possibly be any better. A blessing on my head,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
like Grandma Title said.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor mortal comes oil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
And since your grandma came, she'll marry. What's his name?
The tailor mortal comes oil.
The tailor mortal comes oil. The tailor mortal comes oil. The tailor mortal comes oil. Thank you. Bagels, fresh bagels.
Oh, did you hear? Heavy Zito's wearing model, not Lisa Wolf. Yes.
Zito's wearing motto?
Yes.
What happened to Lisa?
I don't know. Oh, Mazel Tov model.
Mazel tov, model.
So much excitement. Deputy Zito is the man.
I know. Laser Wolf the boy.
No. Motto, the tailor. Motto, the tailor.
Imagine, Zito married model. I can't believe it. And what's wrong with my son, model? Nothing, Shandel. Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Muzzle.
Yes, sir. Do you have a wedding hat ready for me?
There's a Wolf ordered hat, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Then come, model, come.
Papa, can you rush to shop for a few minutes? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Hava. We just heard about your sister, Zito. Mazel tov. Well, thank you.
Muzzle Papa.
Oh, Mazel Tov, Papa! Mazel Tov! Mazel Tov! Oh, why? We're congratulating you! Mazel Tov!
All right, stop it.
What's wrong with you?
I said stop it.
You listen here,
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Here, would you like to borrow this book? It's really quite good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, ambitious, honest, quite bright, and very honest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Here, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. He happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return the book, I'll ask you how you liked it. And then we'll talk about it for a while. Then I'll ask you about life. We'll talk about all sorts of things. It can all turn out to be quite pleasant.
Oh, Bianca, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
You forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Kyle.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
joy of the newlyweds Mottel and Zeitel. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen. Amen. And here comes our beloved Rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
I want to announce the following gifts from the bride's parents to the newlyweds. First, a new feather bed. Secondly, 2 pillows.
Goose pillows.
And finally, this pair of candlesticks. Now let us not in our joy today forget those who are no longer with us, our dear departed. Those who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let's be merry and content, like our good friend Leza Wolf, who has everything in the world except pride. But Leza has no ill feelings. In fact, he too would like to announce gifts for the newlyweds. Come, Leza Wolf.
Just as he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I am giving the newlyweds 5 chickens. One for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded lives. You are a decent man, Laser Wolf. On behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. This reminds me of a saying.
Tevye, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your saying.
If you would just listen a second, I was only going to say
Why should I
that.
listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Not now, Laser. In the middle of a wedding.
But I have a right to talk.
What right? This isn't your wedding!
It should have been.
Reb Laser, don't shame Reb Tevye at his own daughter's wedding.
But he shamed me in front of the whole village.
What? Rabbi! Oh, Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Thank you. Now I'd like to sing a song.
You can keep your disease.
Everyone's there,
We break on it. But that's only a work of
What's done is done.
once a butcher, always a butcher!
I had a sign. My grandmother came to us from the grave.
What sign? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big liar.
What's all the screaming about? They drank on it. An agreement. A sign. It's all nonsense. I wanted to marry Mottel and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself.
Why not? Yes, they love each other.
He's a radical!
Musicians! Musicians play. A dance, a dance. Come on, dance! It's a wedding!
Oh, that's a sin!
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl? What comes from bringing the wild men into your house? He's not a wild man! His ideas are just a little it's a sin!
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi, dancing? Well, it
I'm sorry, Tevye. Don't you understand?
Of course.
Come!
Take him in the house.
What are you all standing around for? Enough. Enough. That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Zeitel at her wedding. Was that necessary? Maltel and Zeitel have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard. They're as poor as synagogue mice, but they're both so happy they don't know how miserable they really are. Maltel keeps talking about a sewing machine. Lord, I know you're very busy. Wars and revolutions, floods and plagues, all those little things that bring people to you. But couldn't you just take a second to wait and get it for him? How much trouble would it be? While you're in the neighborhood, my horses left leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Otto.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. So goodbye.
Great changes are taking place in this country. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally, you feel that you personally...
Not only me, many people. Jews, Gentiles. Many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Otto, your father, the others here, think what happened at Zeidel's wedding was a little cloudburst. And now it's over and everything will be peaceful again. Well, it won't. Terrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence. Whole villages are being emptied of their people, and it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. You understand?
I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there is a question I've been meaning to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman, known as marriage, is based on mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection?
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and solidarity.
And affection?
Yes. And personally, I'm in favor of it. You understand?
I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes. I am.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve and we can consider ourselves engaged even though I'm going away? I'm very happy, Papa. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have
like hard.
But it will be less hard if we live together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reb Tevye. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
Oh, well, I am sorry to hear that. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa. We are engaged.
Oh, no, you're not. I know that you like him and that he likes you, but you are going away and you are staying here. So go on, Perchik. I hope you have a very nice trip. And my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Matul and Saito, so you feel you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik. I like you, but you are going away. So go on. I hope you'll be very happy. My answer is still no.
Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening. I say no. I'm sorry, Hato. We will find someone else for you here in Anatevka.
Reb Tevye.
What is it?
We are not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission.
But we would like your blessings, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing for what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with Satan and Matul. They asked me, they begged me. But now if I like it or not, you're marrying. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition! They're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to tradition? One little time I fell out of thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this! A man tells me to be married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me! But first, he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
I will send for her as soon as I can. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without the parents, without a matchmaker. On the other hand, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. It seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, impossible. I'll lock her in her room. I couldn't, I should. But look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! All right, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. What will I tell your mother? Another dream!
Perhaps if you tell her I have a rich uncle in the city.
Oh, please, Patrick, I can handle my own wife. Golda! 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 I was just talking to Patrick and Otto.
Well,
They seem to be very fond of one another.
well,
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged
exactly say that, Golda. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He's a good man, Golda. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. What's more important, Otto likes him. Otto loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. A new world. Love. Golda. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? For the daughter's getting married, and there's trouble in the town. We're upset, no one out, no inside, no one down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Now, Golda, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. Now I'm asking you, Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bread is his. If that's not love, what is?
then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to
Fish! Fresh fish! Got some salmon here, some grouper, even some crappie. There's some of my hotcakes getting out.
Guess who I just saw? Your sister Hava with that Fiedka. You saw Hava with the Fiedka? Would I make it up? Oh, and Saito, I was at the post office. The postmaster said there was a letter there for your sister Hava. Wonderful, I'll go get it. I got it. It's from her intended, that chick. Hana will be so happy. She's been waiting for it. But it's open. It happened to be open. Rika, I have some news for you. Remember, buddy, when Saito
She did.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested and convicted.
Yes, but he did no wrong. He thinks nothing for himself. All that he does is for other people.
But if he did nothing wrong, then he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do? Or Moses, or Abraham? And they had troubles.
Why won't you tell me where he is now, this Joseph of yours?
It's far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia. He asked you to leave your father and your mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there!
No, Papa. He does not ask me to go. I want to go. I want to help him. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. Papa, it's the greatest work a man can do. Papa. Oh, can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was where I was, close to the people come close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? But as I stand with him, watching those where dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love in the
Who would there be to perform a ceremony there in the wilderness?
Papa, I promise you, we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two was also arrested.
Tell this Moses of yours that I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands.
Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Did you hear the news? There's a new arrival at Seitl and Mottles.
A new arrival at Seitl and Mottles? I must congratulate them.
Oh, Rabbi! Did you hear the news? There's a new arrival at Seitl and Mottles.
Really?
Mazel tov.
Shantel, where are you running to? To my boy Marvel. There's a new arrival there.
Thank you.
Mazel tov, Seitl.
You got it.
I got it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I know.
Have you tried it
Look,
yet? Beautiful.
I know. And in less than a minute. See how close and even the stitches are?
Beautiful.
I know. From now on, my clothes will be perfect. Made by machines. No more handmade clothes.
The rabbi.
Rabbi, look, my new sewing machine. Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There's a blessing for everything. Amen.
Amen. And the baby? How is the baby? Oh, he's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Fiat.
I came for my shirt.
It's ready.
See? It's my new sewing machine.
Oh, I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
How does it work?
You see, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your foot and your hand.
You haven't told them about us yet? Hava, you must tell them.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk with your father.
No, that would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
But Hava, let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. Hava, what were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fietka and I have known each other for a long time now, and I would...
Hava, I would be much happier if you would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who that man is and who you are.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have names.
Fietka's not a creature, Papa. Fietka's a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just that he is a different kind of man. As the good book says, he shall seek his own kind. Translated means a bird made of a fish. But where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No! Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way. Fiedka and I.
We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what this means? Married out of the faith? No, Hava, no! Never talk about this again! Never mention his name again! Never see him again! Do you understand?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
You're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Muscle's new machine.
You'll see it some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry, and when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After supper, I'll faint. Come on.
Hold on. I am the man of the family. I am the head of the house. I want to see Muscle's new machine now. All right, let's go. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Oh, dear God, if I can walk on two, why can't he on three? I know. I'm upset about my horse. He is one of your creatures. He has the same rights I do. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, and the right to work like a horse. Dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this thing. I know. I should push it a while.
What is it?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Fiedka.
What?
I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Go home, Golden. We have other children at home. Go home. You have work to do. I have work to do. Go home.
But, Father...
Home is dead to us. We will forget her. Go home.
little Hopalong. You were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were, Hopalong. Hopalong.
Papa, I want to talk with you. Papa, stop! At least listen to me. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them. How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, can I turn my back on my faith, my people, if I try to bring that fire of prayer? On the other hand,
Is Rep Debbie at home?
Yes, he's in the barn. Why? Is there some trouble?
Go get your father.
Go home, boys. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What's the matter? Why are you all gathered together like a bunch of goats? What's...
Rep Debbie! Have you seen the constable yet today?
No. Why?
There are some rumors in town. We thought because maybe you knew him so well, you could tell us what is true and what is not.
What rumors?
A man from Zaladin told me that those Yiddish isn't even better yet.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
They're my friends.
It is just as well, but I have to say it for their ears also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all of your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Isn't anybody's way?
I came here to tell you that you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
How did I come to deserve such an honor?
You are, not just you, of course, but all of you. Tevye, at first I thought you might be spared because your daughter Hama...
My daughter is dead!
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you, so you have to leave.
But this corner of the world, it's always been our homes. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all of the villages. Zald and Rabolevka. The whole district must be emptied. I have an order here that says you must sell your homes and be out in 3 days.
You who have known us all your life, you're going to carry out this order.
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand. What if we refuse to go?
You will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
We can stand up to you.
We will fight for our land.
Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my land, my home. Get off!
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out?
Maybe we can get together with the people of Zaldin. We might have a plan.
We could always fight. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Perfect. Then the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll just have to wait someplace else. In the meantime, let's start packing.
3 days.
I have more than 100 bottles of vodka. What can I do with them now?
Where can I go? With a wife, her parents, and 3 children?
Well, Anatevka hasn't been exactly the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot?
A pen.
The broom.
The hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench. A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth?
What do we win? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. Underfed, overworked. Good Sabbath be so sweet. Anatevka, intimate, obstinate,
forced out of many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
With your Uncle Abram. But he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us. We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you. Marco, be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day. Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golda, darling. I just had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. You remember yesterday when I said I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones? Well, now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going to one place. And now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land?
You guessed! And do you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, he came to me and said, Yanta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So I'm going to the Holy Land. And you want to know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll arrange marriages, yes. So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. Goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well. Go in peace.
Maybe someday we will meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
Come, Golda, we have to hurry. Golda, we have to leave soon.
Leave? Sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. You'll see Motto, Zeitul, and the baby. That Motto is a person.
And Huddle and Perchik? When will we ever see them?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison, she works. And when he is set free, together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children, they'll be with us too. You'll see.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Hello, Tevye.
Where are you going?
Chicago, in America. My wife, Uma Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate it. But a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Are they almost finished in their title?
Almost, Papa.
see you.
I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen.
But at least he will hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama.
Papa! Papa, we came to say goodbye. We're also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa, Mama.
Yes, we are also leaving. Some people are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come, Papa.
Goodbye, Hava. Yadka.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will write you in America, if you like.
You will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golda. Simon, don't forget the baby. We have a boat and a train to catch. Spring shall be able to put those in the wagon.
Goodbye, Papa.
Work hard, Papa. Come to us soon.
I will, Reptile. I'll work hard.